We have been married for almost 3.5 years now, and we wanted to share with you guys how we met.
Long story short, you guys, it was when COVID happened, halfway through COVID.
Yeah,
I think
it
it was
was
like,
2020 we met.
yeah, it was in August, I remember.
Yeah.
And it was funny because, like, before that, I never really cared for dating and stuff like that. Because,
Mm-hmm.
like, I never really been, like, in a long term relationship just
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I was 24 at the time. I was running a business with my cousin, and I was pretty busy, so like I never really cared.
Yeah.
And she was a junior at college,
At college,
so she was
yeah.
20. And I remember like I joined Hinge the
Mm-hmm.
app, and I was like, you can customize that, and I specifically wanted like a certain person,
Yeah.
and I don't know, like 2 days later, she was the one. Like I just
Yeah.
saw her, and like she had her faith thing on there because that was number one for me. And on top of that, like I don't know, like everything just matched,
Yeah.
and I just shot her, a DM, and she
Yeah. He
responded like,
said, what did you say? You said, "Have I met you before? I think I've seen you in my dreams. Can you
"Oh
turn
my
my dreams
gosh,
into reality?"
yeah,
But anyways, my side of the story was I was like done with relationships. Like I wanted nothing to do with a guy, which kind of is funny and ironic because at the same time I was also on Hinge because at the time me and my friends were just on there for fun. And then I came across his profile and I was actually gonna be like, I thought he was cute and all, but I was like, no, I was just on there for fun. So I kind of dismissed it and we got each other's Snapchats and we were talking for a little bit, but it wasn't until like he said, "Can I hear your testimony?" and that I was like, "Okay, maybe I'll give you a shot because you're different than every other guy on this app." So,
yeah." For those who don't know, a testimony is just like how you came to your faith and stuff like that,
yeah.
or like your life story. And I think
Yeah.
that caught her attention, and she was like, you know what, like I'll give him a time.
Yeah.
So I think we met in person,
Yeah.
and like this was when we live in Minnesota, like, and like we went to like this nice place at a what is it at a restaurant. And it
Mhm.
was so funny. Even like the experience was funny because like the restaurant, how the restaurant business was like bad, and like they were
Yeah.
charging us for
They were
every little thing,
upcharging
bro.
everything. Like a glass of tap water was $2 each.
Yeah, and we were just like laughing about
Yeah.
the whole situation, and like
Yeah.
nobody was at the restaurant either, and like it was just us,
Mhm.
a cute restaurant, a cute girl, and stuff like that. And then yeah, like we had a great time. It was really really fun.
Yeah.
And then after that, like we just kept meeting
Yeah.
up like every
I
2 days or
think
something.
the thing that set him apart from anybody else was that he was actually so intentional with me. Like he prayed for before the meal. He wanted to take my picture. Like what kind of dude wants to take your picture on the first date? I knew something was like completely different about him in a good way because he was such a gentleman in that aspect. Like he actually cared and respected me. He didn't just want, you know,
Stuff.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I made that clear. Like by the second day, I was like, hey, like I'm not really here.
Like he was in it for the
Yeah, I was
relationship.
like, yo, I'm here for the relationship. Like I don't really care for
He was
the
not
other
here
stuff.
for to use me or anything. Like
Yeah,
literally just a relationship.
like I didn't really need any of that. And I was like, I'm busy myself. And she realized that after a few months, when I went back to my seasonal business and stuff like that,
Yeah.
I was gone. Like I was traveling the whole U.S.
Mhm.
And she realized, oh, this guy's like working. Like,
Yeah.
and then
Like he had his priorities straight.
yeah,
Ladies, if you are about to go on a date, make sure the man that you are going on a date with has his priorities straight. Don't date no man. No, don't date no boy, okay? Don't date no boy.
yeah,
Date a man.
it was great.
You
And
gotta
then
date someone who knows what they want.
yeah, and it was literally 9 months after we got engaged
Mm-hmm.
because like I was working, I didn't really have anything to do,
Yeah,
and
so we
then
met on August 14th, 2020, and we got married August 16th, 2021.
yeah, jeez, that's
I
crazy.
know, right?
Yeah, so we got engaged 9 months later in May, and
Yeah,
then we like it wasn't even like 3 months after we got married. We had like
yeah,
a small like courthouse wedding because back then like a lot of the things were still shut down even in 2021, or like they were so expensive. I'm like, bro, like I'm not paying that much.
yeah.
And then we had like a what is it, a park wedding where we
Mm-hmm.
had like our immediate family, some
Yeah,
friends come, and it was great. And then what else? And then we had our celebration like in 2022,
Yeah.
like in March, because
In
like
April.
by that time everything was opened,
Yeah.
things were better, and we were like, yeah, let's just do our celebration now.
Yeah, thank God we met in COVID.
Yeah.
But the crazy part is we've always lived like 15 minutes away from each other
Oh,
and we
yeah.
had no idea.
We
We
had
even
no
had
idea.
like mutual friends where we could have possibly met through that, but
Mm.
we had no idea. Like it was literally we ask ourselves all the time
Like
like
how?
every piece was aligned because if one thing was off, like if one of us would have swiped away on the other person,
It's
we
forever.
would
That's
have
it. I don't
not
know.
met. Like, how crazy is that? Now we're married. We've been married for 3.5 years. We have 2 kids just because we met on a dating app. Like,
Yeah.
how
I
does
mean,
that make sense?
it's crazy to say too, because if you're both serious, I think I was serious. Like,
Yeah, but wait. You weren't even gonna put your like the dating age. You can set your dating age. You weren't even gonna put it to.
Oh yeah. Because like I was thinking to myself, I was 24. Usually, I always tell to myself like, 2 years is like the max I
Yeah.
would go down, right? I had it 22, and for some reason, like in my mind or heart, I felt like I should do 20. I was like, maybe I can do 20.
Yeah.
And you guys, like, it was literally 2 days after I got on Hinge that I met her. Like, literally, like within 2 days, and that was
Crazy.
it.
Like if
Like,
he would have put it to 21 or 22, we wouldn't have met because
yeah,
it would have filtered out those people.
yeah. It was perfect.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we met. We, everything just aligned. Like, when I say everything aligned, everything
Yeah.
aligned perfect. And I think that has to do with, of course, God and stuff, but also like both of you being serious. Like, if the guy's serious about it and the girl's serious, it will work out perfect. Like, the stars will align for you
Yeah.
if you're serious and like that's what you want. But if you're confused, if you're double-minded, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you gotta always make sure, like, is the other person ready, like, to be in this? Like, am I ready to be in this? Am I playing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you
Yes.
want your story done, like ours, then be serious about what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you have it. The person that you want will come to you.
Yeah.
Trust me, they will
Yeah,
come
they
when
will
you're ready.
come. Yeah.
But you have to be ready though.
Yes. Yeah. And don't be afraid of online dating. Just make sure your specifications are clear and everything will work out.
Mhm.
So, anyways, we love y'all. This is how we met.
Yeah.